Just a little focus on two species of duck out here. I'm at Tealhide, and it's very misty grey, overcast. And right here in front of us, the young lady flapping her wings then was a female Gadwall. But around her are 3 male, and at the back a female Wigeon, 4 male. There's actually a bunch of them. I'll pan around so you can see. The males, there's still 1 or 2 males that haven't got all their full finery on. Male Gadwall at the back. It's basically all Wigeon and Gadwall here. Might be the odd tufted, I think, in the foreground. Speaking to a lady yesterday, she was asking me what the grey duck was, and going by that duck now. It's a male Gadwall. You do look grey in a lot of light, but they are this beautiful kind of sheen, sort of seal-like grey in at a distance. Female's much more round look, but you can always tend to notice that lovely orangey carrot lower mandible. When the male's upend, if he's going to do it now, you can see the black anyway. He's got a little fine white feather or 2 on the tail. Not getting a lot of call out of the Wigeon at the moment. There you go, there's a Gadwall just doing upending. Go on, one more. One more. I'll slow that down. Now. I hope this focus is right in this dreadful light. Might just be able to make out the fine barring, or vermiculation as we call it. The Wigeon there, look, going left. Got most of his orangey cream there, just so he's behind all the others. So I'm just turning right now. You can see he is molting into his full plumage. He isn't all grey on the back like several of the others. Once you have one water eel go, always makes the other ones go. I think it's obvious to point out that when you look at the structure, and sometimes you can look at a bird, I mean noticeably of course, the Wigeon has black undertail when they upend. They're more of a grazing duck, but obviously they're adaptable. But comparing them to the Gadwall, both male and female Wigeon, you can see here silvery blue beak compared to the, I'll find one now, carroty coloured beak of the female Gadwall. And there's one in the background there, several back there. Dark grey to black beak of the Gadwall. So, longer bird, as you can see. built differently for different feeding styles. Both can adapt to surface feeding, but whilst you might see Gadwall on the bank of a lake, you won't typically see them grazing up on the grassy edges and pastures as Wigeon do. In one of my upcoming tutorial videos, I talk about always utilising the naked eye to glean as much about the general characteristics and behaviour of a bird. And I've kind of got it loosely on my phone here to sort of naked eye by bringing up the standard magnification slightly. Don't have obviously the width of view of the naked eye, but it's approximately about looking through the naked eye like that. So the ducks we've just been looking at look like this. You can hear the Wigeon there now. Very distinctive noise. To the untrained eye, they may just look like a bunch of brownish ducks. And without binoculars, if you don't have the experience, that may well be all you'll be able to glean. You can see a fair bit, because they're actually quite close, in fairness. But if you just happen to be a first timer, just starting bird watching, you like to take a walk and see what you can see, and you haven't invested in a pair of bins yet, then allow me to encourage you to do so. And when I release these videos, which I'm going to release in a batch so that you can go through the whole lot in not necessarily one sitting, but you can do it sequentially, my aim is for you to come out of that series with a good set of knowledge that you'll be able to apply to before you even leave the house, out in the field the first time, and going with a great sense of preparedness and with appropriate relevant knowledge for your trips. Have an amazing day.